WLNS is here for you with 6 News at 6.
From the courtroom to the Capitol and beyond, gun safety continues to dominate the landscape. It is our top story tonight at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones.
And I'm Siobhan Klebfer. We continue to learn hard lessons about gun violence and gun safety, and we watched that issue continue to play out in many ways here in mid-Michigan today.
Yes, we start with a tough one. A 41-year-old woman formally charged yesterday with 1 count of second-degree child abuse. That's after Livingston County prosecutors say her 2-year-old got a hold of a gun this summer, pulled the trigger, and did not survive. And the toddler's dad, he works for the Dearborn Police Department.
A judge set Tanya Lacey's bond at $10,000, and if convicted, she could face up to 10 years behind bars. It's tragic accidental deaths that might have been prevented had the weapon been locked.
And tonight, in our final report of our Hope Over Violence series, we're focusing on gun safety and how effective and important gun locks are as a way to limit gun violence.
Keep the gun where she can't find it.
He thinks I don't know where it is.
She doesn't
I know.
Public service announcements like this one from Project Child Safe speak a clear message about gun safety. The group stresses 3 phrases: own it, respect it, secure it. And if gun owners don't do that, the unthinkable can happen. In fact, this month, a Howell mother and father's lives were changed forever when their 2-year-old got a hold of an unsecured gun that accidentally went off, killing him. 10 years ago, the Easter family from Jackson experienced the same life-altering tragedy when their 3-year-old got a hold of his father's gun and it accidentally went off, killing him. Days after that, Mark Easter purchased a gun safe as a way to protect his family and prevent something like this from ever happening again.
You know, when I went to pay for it, I knew that $100 for the safe that it cost me, you know, I could have prevented my sons from dying, and that will haunt me. That's a cross that I got to bear.
The Easter and Howell families are not alone in their grief. According to the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, children and teens are more likely to die because of guns than car crashes, drug overdoses, and cancer. Experts from the University of Michigan say the numbers are alarming.
I would absolutely call it a public health crisis. Firearms are now the leading cause of death for children in the United States.
Statistics published by the Gun Violence Archive show the number of gun-related deaths and injuries of children ages 0 to 11 from 2018 to 2022 increased by nearly 50%. That percentage was even higher when reviewing teens ages 12 to 17. That increased by 79%.
The evidence is just so clear that if we are storing firearms in the home and on our property safely, that we can reduce risk of injury and death in kids by 75 to 80%.
Experts from Project Child Safe agree, saying hiding a gun does not make a home safe, and instead they urge parents to think about gun storage before they even purchase a gun.
Accidents with firearms can be prevented, and it really just starts with secure storage. And, it's something that everyone needs to think about. They should probably do a gun storage check on a regular basis.
Experts say safe storage of guns and gun violence prevention bills, like the one signed into law this spring by Governor Whitmer, can make a significant difference in saving lives. The new laws also lower the cost of firearm safety devices to ensure owners can safely store their guns, keeping them away from children and out of the hands of criminals.
Especially people who own many types of firearms, because they are hunters or target shooters, should look at something that can accommodate all those firearms.
Yes, safe storage. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Firearms, the leading cause of death among children in the United States. That should not be.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
And we're not just talking about gun safety. We are actually walking the walk.
Yeah, 6 News teamed up with the Jackson Police Department today for a gun lock giveaway.
And Kyle Macon joins us now to let us know how it went and why it is so very important. Kyle?
Sherry Siobhan, from 2015 to 2022, more than 900 children under the age of 5 managed to find an unlocked gun and shoot themselves or others. And sadly, the place this happens the most is their own home. Trying to cut down on those numbers, 6 News teamed up with the Jackson Police Department today for a gun lock giveaway. Over the course of 2 hours, we handed out more than 24 gun locks to people who showed up. This comes at a time when the Michigan House passed safe storage laws that requires people to lock up their guns if they have a minor in the house. If a person fails to do this and a minor gets a hold of their gun, they could face criminal charges.
Certainly securing your weapon in a gun safe with a gun lock in some manner is certainly important, and as we know here early 2024, it's going to be a law in Michigan that you have to do that.
We have the gun safe. We got the gun locks now for them, and just with kids around, you never know. As they get older, they get curious, so this is just better precautions so we don't have to worry about them.